What is going on, everyone? It is Tal, and I'm bringing you week 6 of the CNL season 8. And yeah, after a really tough loss last week with just losing to a Volcarona and trying to set up with Chimeco, we went and before the deadline made some changes. Now, you may see them already. I didn't make a video about this. I was on vacation. There was just a lot of stuff. I was busy. So the two mons that we picked up, we dropped Mega Kangaskong and we dropped Chimeco, and we picked up Grimmsnarl and Terra Bidoof. Now, the reason I dropped Chimeco, to be honest with you, is that I didn't really know how to use it the entire season, and when it came down to it, I just thought that Mew could just do all of its jobs just a little bit better, and I didn't think I need two Mews, so wanted to drop that. And Grimmsnarl is like something I think my team needed, just a different fairy and dark type that can do some different roles on this team, but at the same time also could set up screens, thunder waves, parting shots, be, you know, physical and hit hard. So yeah, I wanted that. And then of course, you know, I'm picking up, you know, the culture pick here, which is Bidoof. You can't see on the screen, but it is normal, steel, and poison Terra. So hopefully I can definitely, hopefully, I'm just hoping I can bring it one of these weeks. But yeah, so we are facing off against the Baltimore Raikus and Ranger W. Ranger is one of the reasons I'm still in draft today. He's, you know, if you know Tal lore, he's been around forever. He is one of the OGs, and yeah, he started the IPSL, and the IPSL is what really brought a lot of people together, including Gwyd, who's the person who runs the CNL. So shout out Ranger, love him like a brother. And yeah, so we're facing off against it. We're facing another Zeraora. We just faced it, or I believe we are facing it. I don't know. There's some Zeraora stuff going on. But yeah, I've been facing Zeraora a lot in mocks for UDL and CNL. So yeah, super fast and physical attacker. Then we have two just really strong fast attackers in the Starmie and the Infernape. But then the speed gets a lot slower here, a lot more bulkier in the sense of Tinglu and Glastrier, and as well as Glimmora, Mega Altaria, and Celesteela, all being like bulky but can be fast, can raise speed. Of course, Autotomize on the Celesteela. We have Trick Room from Dusknoir that can lead into the Glastrier. We have, again, Trick Room. Tinglu is just a bulky mess that our team has to deal with, and Mega Altaria setting up Dragon Dance, Celesteela, Autotomize, and just Glimmora with its ability to set up Toxic Spikes are all going to be pretty important to think about in this matchup. So going into this, I wasn't really sure if I wanted to run a hyper offense team or run a little bit more bulky, so I kind of tried to run a little bit more balanced. But the first one that we are bringing is going to be a Scarfed Enamorus. Looks really good into this matchup. We are a mixed attacking set, enough speed to outspeed a max speed Zeraora, I believe, or it may be a Scarfed Glimmora. It's one or the other, but I think it actually is Scarfed Glimmora is like a couple speed points higher than the Zeraora, so we ran it for that. We have Superpower if we want to try to maybe snowball on something like that Tinglu or the Glastrier. We have Earth Power for the Zeraora, for the Infernape, for the Glimmora. And then we have Mystical Fire for the Celesteela specifically. And the Moonblast is general coverage into everything. This could be one of our main ways of cleaning up, especially stuff like the Zeraora, like the Starmie, like the Infernape. Or if he sets up once with the Mega Altaria, we have a pretty safe switch in on a +1 to click Moonblast and just try to knock it out. This will knock out that Mega Altaria almost every time. Next one we are bringing Terra Fighting Turtonator. And again, it's a really standard set here, max special defense because of that Starmie, as well as the Celesteela, and we're running Rapid Spin just in case he gets a lot up with the, what's it called, the Glimmora or the Tinglu. We have Rest, Chesto Berry, and Iron Defense Body Press. If he doesn't bring the Dusknoir, this can click. Starmie kind of gets in the way, as well as a Meteor Beam Celesteela, so to be a little bit wary of that, but if we could set up enough Iron Defenses, maybe get some Rapid Spins off to boost our speed, we should be all set. Next one we are bringing is a normal gem Unburdened Sneasler here. A ton of speed to outspeed a max speed Starmie before the Unburdened boost so that we don't have to use it. Probably going to be our lead. I have 3 different leads that I'm thinking. But U-turn for that Starmie, Dire Claw for the Mega Altaria, as well as just trying to get some status effects. Close combat for basically everything else on the team. Pretty reliable to get our speed up here. I'm really not worried about the Dusknoir. If he wants to bring the Dusknoir, we have a lot of other answers, but I'm really not worried about it. Next one we were bringing is going to be the debut of GRIMMSNARL. You're probably looking at the set and going, what the hell? What are you doing? Well, I love using offensive GRIMMSNARL. Base 120 attack is not something to laugh at here. May be my lead. Again, we have Trick and we are Choice Banded. Spirit Break does wonders into his entire team here. Fire Punch for that Celesteela and Sucker Punch to maybe catch something like that Starmie off guard, as well as that Zeraora. This set is literally just to throw him off. I believe we could start off this game, just go for a Spirit Break and possibly get a KO. If he leads with the Tinglu, again, he may just switch into the Tinglu, anticipating a Thunder Wave. So I think I'm just gonna probably lead this or the next mon, just depending on how I'm feeling. Next one we are bringing is going to be an Assault Vest Mew, max HP, max special attack, not much to think about here. Flamethrower, Psychic, Ice Beam, Volt Switch just hits the majority of his team pretty hard, and we are Assault Vest specifically for that Celesteela, but also for the Starmie. Now, last one we were bringing is a bulky Terra Electric Torterra, most likely going to be tearing this one. Terra Blast Electric into the Celesteela is really nice, as well as the Starmie. Wood Hammers for that Starmie, as well as the Tinglu, and Headlong Rushes for basically everything else. So that is going to be the team this week. We're bringing GRIMMSNARL, Choice Banded GRIMMSNARL this week. So yeah, let's just jump straight into the battle. See you there. Okay, we are in the battle here, and brings some stuff I really wasn't expecting. Brings the Infernape, the Glastrier, and the Glimmora. I didn't face any of those in mocks. Doesn't bring the Starmie, which is good. Also doesn't bring the Altaria, and doesn't bring Lurantis. I actually faced a lot of Lurantis. So what do I want to lead here? A couple of options. I actually think that Mew feels pretty safe as just a standard lead. I think Mew, yeah, I'm going to lead Mew. I feel like it feels pretty safe. He does have the Glimmora here. I think I should just click Psychic. Or I could Volt. I mean, either way, yeah, I'm going to click Psychic. He may think that we're more of a variant that's setting up. In this instance, he may have expected maybe a Torterra lead, or he just wants to get up his hazards. We do have the Rapid Spin on Turtonator, and we also are just a Poison type on the Sneasler. So those are some things that we should note here. So let's see. Mew against a Glimmora. So if he has no investment, we actually do kill, which is really nice. I would assume a Tinglu would come out. He goes for Sludge Wave, 27%, and no investment. We just pick up a KO on Glimmora. Shout out Mew. He could think that we're Specs or something and go into his Tinglu. I would be perfectly okay with him going as Tinglu. I may just go hard Turtonator. Like Terra Fight, actually Turtonator goes crazy now. Besides the Celesteela, of course, which could be, yeah, that is the Tinglu. I kind of want to go Grim, and I think I will. Well, I mean, he could just Earth Power. I could expect the Spirit Break, but honestly, the Spirit Break hits so hard against his team. And now we don't have to worry about the Glimmora. Starmie was something I was like really afraid of, as well as the Mega Altaria. So the fact that he didn't bring any of those is so nice. So we bring in the GRIMMSNARL, he goes for Heavy Slam and knocks us out. Love it, love it, love it. Absolutely love it. So glad, so glad. So glad that I brought that mon this week. So, couple options. Could go Torterra. Could go Sneasler. I think I want to go Turtonator, though, and just click the Iron Defense. Wow, I am so mad about that. I really wanted to show off GRIMMSNARL, but I guess he expected the Enamorous switch in. Completely fine, to be honest. We do learn that he's probably Assault Vest, which is pretty good to note. So I would like to see how much an Earthquake is going to do to our Turtonator. Tinglu. It's going to do a lot. He's probably Assault Vest. Oh, Earthquake. He's adamant. I mean, he can't knock us out. He can do a lot of damage. I mean, I just worry about a Celesteela with like Air Slash or something. I want to go for the Iron Defense. I want to see how much he's gonna do to us, and then we can take it from there if we want to Terra or switch out or what we want to do. I wasn't really expecting a fully offensive Tinglu, but I mean, I feel like it's pretty obvious now that it's Assault Vest. He could expect like a Shell Smash set or me to Terra. Like Terra Grass here actually makes a lot of sense. Or even Terra Ghost. Terra Fighting isn't my best friend right now because of the fact that Celesteela has Air Slash. So he goes for Throat Chop, expecting the Terra Ghost. Now, how much is a Body Press gonna do? We're +2. We're not Terra Fighting. I think I want to go for... I think he made us Earthquake here. But he won't knock us out, so I will go for the Iron Defense. He gets 38%. We get another Iron Defense. We are Shell Armor, so we won't die to another one. We never die to this. So let's just go to Rest. Oh, we live on... Oh, we lived on 0.9. Resto Chesto. Body Press should do a lot here. I do want to Iron Defense again. And then maybe start Rapid Spinning. We can't get crit. So that's good. I mean, I could Rapid Spin and then Iron Defense. He goes for Earthquake, does 26. Now we get another Iron Defense up. Okay, perfect. I mean, yeah, I want to Rapid Spin. Just to try to maybe outspeed this Celesteela. I think I would need 3 Rapid Spins. But if we're trying to outspeed the Celesteela, then this is what I have to do. If I could play this correctly, I think I could sweep with Turtonator. But I just have to play it correctly. So he's doing like max 20 every time. Okay. I want a Rapid Spin. We're at 216. Earthquake. I mean, yeah, sorry for the awkward silence. I think I want to Rapid Spin again. He Earthquakes. He's doing 20. Okay, I think I'm going to rest here. Because I do want to try to... I should have probably put some speed investment. I didn't really think this far ahead. If he is like a... I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that I'm going to rest here. Raw. So we are going to rest. He's going to go for Earthquake. He's running low on Earthquakes, though. So let's see what he wants to do this turn. I'm just going to Iron Defense. And he stays in. So this is actually huge for us. So he stays in. This is huge. I don't know if he realized that we are Shell Armor, but he just did. I would love to be able to outspeed some of his Mons here. Earthquake eventually is going to run out. So I will click the Rapid Spin button. Yeah, I knew he was AV, so he's saying in the chat right now, you guys can't see it, but he's saying that he hates Shell Armor and that he also didn't bring Whirlwind, which I figured. So this is also making me think that his Celesteela may be a special variant. And I know the damage he's going to get right now, so I want to like consistently just be clicking rest. Because I think this is like really, really boring gameplay. But I feel like if we could just get all the way up, we should be fine. Earthquake. We aren't going to wake up. We can get another Rapid Spin off and then click. Because I actually don't know if we can outspeed. I think we could just outspeed the Zeraora with one more. So we're going to click that rest. He probably doesn't have an answer into just base Turtonator. So he goes for the Stone Edge. That's doing literally nothing. We can always Terra on this thing. He has 2 Earthquakes left. We can always Terra if we really want to. If he also gets a Stone Edge missed, that's huge. I just don't want to Terra just in case of Air Slash if he doesn't have Meteor Beam. And he misses a Stone Edge. That's really big for us. We're going to go for another rapid spin. Really boring gameplay here, I have to say, and I do apologize for that. But we're setting up a good position. So he clicks Stone Edge. I think now we can click a rapid spin one more time. We're at max, which is 432, which means that we will outspeed his entire team, barring a scarf. And we will just start clicking body press. So there's one from the Ting Lu. And he forfeited. Not supposed to forfeit. So Turtonator was going to go crazy. But we do get a forfeit. Oh, boy. You're not supposed to forfeit there, but Turtonator is going to pick up the rest of the KOs. It would have knocked out every single one of these. So, yeah, GG to Ranger. Kind of, we're going to be 5-1, though, with a pretty good differential, and Turtonator actually being one of our MVPs. So, yeah, that's going to be it, and I'll see y'all in the next week. Peace out, everybody.